Hi everyone, in today's video I will be sharing some time-saving kitchen tips that will help make your life as a working mom easier and more manageable. Whether we moms work for a company or take the full-time job of being a homemaker, we're always looking for these type of tips so we can enjoy stress-free meal times and quality moments with our family. In this video, I will share tips that will speed up your cooking process, and in my next video, I will share tips that will help in the kitchen cleaning process. I was initially thinking of combining the two, but I realized the video was getting way too long. So I broke it in two parts, so stay tuned for the other video next week. I feel these two videos will be especially useful for people who do not have daily household help. I have been living in the US for almost 2 decades, but I was born and raised in India, where in most households, house help comes every day for cleaning and kitchen chores. But here in the US, we have to do everything ourselves while still trying to eat a healthy diet. So, without any further delay, let's get started. My tip number one is to always plan your meals ahead of time to minimize decision making during busy weekdays. By having a meal planner like this one that I have on my fridge, or you can create a one in Google Sheets, it will save you time and cause less mental fatigue in deciding what to make that day. This way, you will also know what groceries you need to buy for that particular week. I have made this one based on what my family likes to eat mostly. My husband and I grew up eating non vegetarian North Indian food, and I also cook a lot of these at home. But our kids are born here in California, so we also accommodate their interest and taste. So, this meal planner reflects the entire family tastes and preferences. If you're interested in meal planning ideas, please write in the comments below and I will make a video on that. My next tip is to invest in an instant pot for easy and convenient meal preparation. I cook a variety of dishes in my instant pot, and its stainless steel pot is also very easy to clean. I cook my lentils, beans, biryani, rice dishes, my desserts such as kheer and sevia, and I also use it to sometimes ferment the dosa and idli batter if it's very cold. That one comes out very well. And so this is one tool which also has a delayed time feature, so it will turn on whenever you want it to. And second device that I absolutely love is my Rotimatic. It has been almost 6 years and it has made so many rotis, puri disc, pizza disc, and different types of millet rotis as well. By investing in these type of smart appliances, you can save time and can eat more home cooked meals because you won't dread cooking at home. My next tip is to utilize freezer friendly recipes that can be prepared in bulk and you can store it for future use. I prepare large batches of this basic North Indian curry masala that I use in variety of my gravies. It really speeds up the process of making certain dishes that require a curry base like rajma, chole masala, um, aloo gobi sabzi, paneer curry, chicken curry, kofta, and many others. And I just freeze them in portions for quick use in my future meals. I also make cilantro and mint chutney and freeze it in small containers like this, or you can put it in ice cube trays and freeze it in there. I have another video where I showed how I make these masalas and the chutneys, so you can check that out as well in the cards, and I will also put all these links in the description below. The next step is to do meal prep. So on weekends, I try to prepare ingredients in advance like chopping vegetables or marinating my chicken to save time during busy weekdays. I have a video here in the cards where I show you how a simple marinade chicken can be used for multiple dishes, so you can check that out. If you don't have time to chop vegetables on the weekend, you can also buy some pre-cut vegetables such as cauliflower florets, chopped cabbage, and zucchini. My next tip is to look for preservative-free, ready-to-eat healthy meals. Ready-to-eat meals don't have to be unhealthy all the time. My go-to store for this is Trader Joe's. They have a lot of healthy, preservative-free, pre-made dishes from different cuisines which you just have to heat and eat. Recently, I found some in Target stores also where they don't use any preservative, and it comes in this type of a bag and it has all the ingredients. So all you have to do is cook them for 10-15 minutes and they are ready. From Walmart, I like to buy this grilled chicken, which is 100% cooked and preservative free. It is also marinated very well. So I use this a lot in my tacos, some pastas, and chicken sandwiches. So I think by following these type of tips, you can avoid last minute takeouts. My next tip is to make use of kitchen gadgets like food processors, blenders, air fryer, and food chopper to speed up food preparation and easier cooking. I use all of my devices very regularly and I have placed them strategically so that it is very easier for me to take it out and put it back. My next tip is to opt for one pot meals that require minimal cleanup and you can save time on washing dishes. Some examples of these are pastas, casseroles, loaded nacho, beans and cheese. In Indian food, I think khichdi, pulao, and biryani are also great, wholesome one pot meals that are easy to make. I have put the link for my khichdi recipe in the description below. My next tip is to start shopping more online to save time. Since COVID pandemic started, I switched to using online grocery delivery services and curbside pickup to save time on grocery shopping. I use this all the time and it saves me a lot of time. I basically use the store apps to buy my groceries online. These apps are very convenient because they keep an history of your frequently bought items and they will remind you if you are missing anything that you buy regularly. So this way you won't forget it. And this also helps you staying in budget because you don't go overboard going to every single aisle. And the cool thing about these apps are that if they are running low in stock for a certain item, they ask you to select a substitute, or if you don't want that, you have the option to decline it. So usually once or twice a week after I pick up my kids from schools or sports, I just drive to the store curbside pickup spot and park my car there and the order is ready and I don't have to get out of the car. So this saves me a lot of time. The next tip is about heating naans. If you don't have time to preheat the oven and are in rush, bread toaster works absolutely fine. Even for the frozen ones. They if the naan are too big to fit in it, you can just cut them in half and pop them in it and they are done in less than a minute. So you don't have to wait for the oven to heat up and reheat your naan. So I find this trick very useful when my son suddenly gets very hungry and he wants to eat naan and I want to just heat them in this bread toaster and they come out really nice, soft and warm. My next tip is about smart organization. Believe it or not, smart organization in your kitchen will save you time in cooking. If you use several spices in your kitchen, then invest in a masala container like this for easy access to your spices. So you should keep all your frequently used spices and condiments like oil, salt, sugar close to where your cooktop or gas range is, so that you don't have to spend time taking it out from different places. I've also seen some people buy a tiered organizer or lazy Susan that can be kept on your countertop if you don't have a drawer or a shelf or a storage right close to your cooktop. So find a system that works for you and arrange your ingredients and utensils in a systematic order so you avoid any unnecessary searching during cooking. The next tip is while heating or boiling milk, always use low flame or low heat and add some water at the base of the pan before adding milk so the milk fat doesn't stick to the surface and it will prevent milk from burning, and also your pot won't get all the burnt milk, which makes it very difficult to clean it later. I also like to tell you that if you're making Indian desserts like kheer or sevia, instant pot is a great way to do that because instant pot also has a stainless steel pot. You can put some water first and then add milk to it, and then to make kheer you can just set the timer for about 20 minutes on porridge setting. And when I make my sevia, I put pressure cook option for just 1 minute and they come out perfect. So it saves me a lot of time without the hassle of, milk boiling over and all of that. My next tip is if you don't have access to fresh ginger and garlic, use the powdered version like this. This is better than having the paste that usually has some type of preservatives in it. Or if you have ginger and garlic, you can make this paste at home. I usually buy these peeled garlic packs and I do not peel my ginger. You can make your own ginger and garlic paste at home by and then I put them in a blender jar with a little bit of oil and salt, and this usually lasts in the refrigerator for about 2 weeks. My next tip is to keep your herbs fresh longer in the refrigerator by putting them in water in a container like this, and then you can loosely cover it with the plastic bag or a Ziploc bag. This helps them stay fresh longer, as much as 4 weeks, and your produce will not get wasted if you do not consume them within a week. It works great for cilantro as well as mint. Adding some salt to the onions while cooking helps the caramelization process. You can also add some water to it to prevent it from sticking to the pan. You don't have to necessarily add extra oil for that. So I hope you found these tips useful, and these tips are a combination of tips from my mother and my mother-in-law. Some are from my own experience and some I recently discovered while searching on the internet. So I thought I would make a video on this so that it can help others as well. I hope you're having a great day and I will see you in my next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you enjoy my content. Take care. Bye.